Hey everyone, this weekend we had a crawfish boil of 180 pounds of crawfish. Now we had some leftovers and I'm going to show you what you can do with those leftovers. Today we're making crawfish etouffee. I know a lot of you guys requested it. Here it is. Follow me. I got it on between medium and medium-high heat. We're going to add 1 stick of butter till it's melted. What we have is 1 cup of onions chopped, 1 cup of bell pepper chopped, 1 cup celery chopped, 2 cloves of garlic, and I have about 3/4 of a cup of mushrooms chopped up into pretty small pieces. And that's going to go into the butter once the butter is fully melted. For some of you guys out there, this may be the first time you've ever handled crawfish at all. And if so, you're in for a treat, because they really are delicious. For other people, this may be the first time you've ever made a crawfish etouffee. When you taste it, it may sound like a complicated, or it may feel like a complicated dish. It is not. It is a very simple dish. Once I show you how to do it, you're going to want to cook it, anytime you can get your hands on crawfish or have leftover crawfish. This is a pretty good thing to do with it. All right, the butter's melting along. So as you can see here, the butter, it is almost completely melted. Now we want to add the veggies. I like to cook them over medium-high heat until they're soft. That probably takes about 10-15 minutes, if that. All right, so guys, it's been about 10 minutes. The vegetables are really starting to get soft. Now you want to make your roux. So what you want to do is you want to add about another 1/2 stick of butter. I said it was good, not healthy. Anyway, so you want to add another 1/2 stick of butter, let it get melted. It's going to give it a nice, rich, buttery flavor. See, it's going to give it more of a nutty flavor from the roux. Now we're not going to make this roux as dark as we would a gumbo roux. And I'll show you guys here in a minute what I mean. Oh man, the vegetables, the garlic, the onions, the bell peppers, celery, they all smell so good. I think anything smells good when you cook it in butter. Second 1/2 stick of butter has been added, melted down. Now we're going to add a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. All right. You want to get that all mixed in. Stir this constantly for a couple of minutes. Again, I'm still on in between medium-high heat. This is the part where you don't want to stop stirring. It'll start sticking to the bottom. You don't want to spill on yourself either. All right. You want to slowly pour in about 10 ounces of water. Yeah, a little bit more water if it's too thick. Mine is, so I'm gonna add some more water to it. Now we want to season it. I add probably tablespoon and a half of my all-purpose seasoning that I use. It's called Nunus Seasoning. Hey, if you want some, guys, just let me know. I can hook you up with it. Anyway, it does add a very good flavor to all of this stuff, so it's similar to Slap Your Mama and Tony Chachere's, but it's got way less salt, so it's got lower sodium, and it's really good. Anyway, so now we are going to show you what this looks like. This is what it looks like now that I have the water added. It's thick. Want to cover it, let it cook for about 10 or 15 minutes. Once you cover it to cook it for 15 minutes, be sure to set it to low, medium low. You want it to simmer, but you want it to simmer really low. Any higher than that and it'll start sticking. And you don't want to come back. I mean, you have to stir occasionally. You don't want to come back later after it's been stuck to the bottom for 15 minutes, because then just don't do it. Don't do it. Now, with a 1/4 cup of flour, that will thicken as it sits and as it simmers. So check on it periodically, stir it, add water if you need. I'm probably going to add a little bit more water here, and then let it go back to simmering. Now, you can tell I uncovered it, stirred it. It's been cooking for 15 minutes. What I do now is we want to stir it, make sure it's not sticking. But if you've been stirring it periodically along the way, you know it's not sticking. And you have the appropriate amount of water. So you should be good. You should have really soft veggies. Now it's time to add the crawfish. Now that we have the crawfish peeled, like I said, between 2.5 pounds of crawfish tails are going to be added into the pot. So let's add it slowly here. Now once we get it mixed thoroughly, we're going to add water, because this is pretty much going to fill up the entire pot. And all right, we're going to add water. I'm going to get some water. Get some more water. About like that. I want to add about another teaspoon, roughly, like that, of seasoning. Give it a good stir. All right, so once this starts cooking, the fats from the tails and the juice and the seasoning from the crawfish boil, that's all going to integrate with the veggies and the flour, and the roux mixture that we made earlier. So what we want to do is we want to put this up to about medium heat till it starts simmering again. Then we want to cover it and cook it for about 10 more minutes. It looks ridiculous. It looks good. That's all I can say. It looks... There, check this out. I don't know if that looks good to you, but it sure does look good to me. 15 minutes have passed. I decided to let mine go for 15 more minutes. Let's check on them. Oh, looks delicious. Smells amazing. All right, you want to go ahead and give it a stir. I'm serving mine later, so I'm going to turn it off. I got to bring it over to a special event we're going to tonight. They asked me to cook it, so that's what I did. I'm going to taste it. I'm going to season it to taste. And then we'll be good to go. I'll probably add more water to make it go a little longer. Looks absolutely amazing. Let's grab a spoon. Let's get a little bit of the gravy. Oh yeah, right on. Very good. All right, so this is how you make crawfish etouffee. This is how I make it. I'm sure there's a lot of recipes out online. If you use the boiled crawfish, the spices really tend to pop. If you buy them from the store, you never really know how they season the crawfish before they package them. So it's been in my experience that you should cook it with, minimal seasoning. Cook it with some seasoning because you want it to absorb some. But always season at the end to taste. Get it the way you want it and then kill it. As it sits, it's going to absorb more flavor, also more seasoning. But again, this is the crawfish etouffee. Tastes amazing. I think it's going to be a hit tonight. I actually have over 100 subscribers, which I never thought would happen. It's not a lot of subscribers, but it's more than I thought I'd have, so it's an accomplishment for me. And I thank you guys out there. So, like I said, if you enjoy my videos and you want to see me cook more stuff, just comment below and on some things that you recommend or suggest that I cook or ask that you want to know how to cook. That came out really strange. But if you want to see me cook more stuff, put it in the comment section below. Please hit the subscribe button down there. And I appreciate it as always. Thank you very much and enjoy. Bye.